Hello, everybody. Good evening. How are you all? Really sorry for a delay. Uh, Somehow we were facing issues in sharing the links to everybody. So there are certain new participants. So we were facing that issue to share the links today. Okay. Other than that, there were certain network issues from my end. So I was trying to fix that so that we do not have any interruptions to the session. Really sorry for that. Okay. So very good evening. Who all do we have? So very good evening, Bhumika. Very good evening, Divya. Very good evening, Gitesh, Mansi, Nidhi, Nivedita, Pranav, Sajal, Samriddhi, Vanshika. Uh, yes, I'm not missing anybody now. Okay, so how are you all? First of all, please tell me. How are you all? Please tell me. All good? That's great. Do you remember the last topic we discussed? Do you remember the last topic we discussed in the last class? Alignment. Okay. We discussed about conditional formatting, right? So I've just presented my screen to you. I've just presented my screen to you. I hope you can see the screen now. Yes. Okay. So we discussed about conditional formatting, right? This part of the home button, conditional formatting. That is the last thing that we discussed about, and that is why this is pink, right? Now we are going to discuss about. Now we are going to discuss about the further options. So see, if you select this table and click on this format as table, this will give you all the options to convert this data as a table. Now, what's the benefit of converting a normal data into table? See, the format has changed. It has changed from this to this. Now, what is the benefit of doing this? Can anybody tell me? What is the benefit of doing this? Yes, so welcome Aishwarya, welcome Dhruv, welcome Abhiram. Okay, so now anybody can tell me that what is the benefit? What is the benefit of having this data in the normal mode, which is this one, and in the tabular mode? So what is the benefit of having data in the tabular mode? Can anybody tell me? See, even if you don't know the answer, please feel free to write on the chat box that you don't know. That's okay. You're here to learn, right? So please tell me. But at least respond, at least communicate. Okay, no idea. For filter of items. Okay, okay, Samriddhi. Uh, okay, no idea, Gitesh. What about others? Pranav, Abhiram, Bhumika, Sajal. Sajal has answered, sorry. Anybody? Pranav, what about you? Okay. In the meantime, I'll just tell you the answer. Okay. So what happens is if your data is in this normal mode, okay, then Excel cannot read that which one is the heading and which one is the actual data. For example, what is particulars and amount and what is the actual data out of it. Excel cannot read that. But if you just convert it into table, that is you select this data, okay, then you come here and click on format as table and select any format. Then now Excel has the understanding that this is the heading, this is the data, and this is the total of it. See, these two are bold, rest are normal. So Excel has understood now that this is the heading and this is the total. Now every operation that you would be applying later on, especially for sort and filter, excel would have Excel would have this understanding. Pranav, to present the data is one thing, but to give the idea that this is the heading, this is the total part of it, and you do not need to include for analysis. That is the idea behind converting a normal table into normal data into table. Okay. Does it make the cell an absolute reference? No, it does not make the cell an absolute reference. What is the meaning of it to others? We will explain later on. Okay, what is absolute reference? What is relative reference? Okay, but it does not make an absolute reference. The data quality, the data referencing is same. We are just changing the presentation for the purpose of making it easier for Excel to read it. That's the only part of it. Now, although these color buttons we are going to cover later on, but if I just click on this one, see it is normal, bad, good, we can just change the colors of it. There's nothing more about it. There's nothing more about it. It just to communicate that if something is bad, you can select this color. If something is normal, you can select this color. If something is good, then you can select the green color. Okay, there's nothing more about it. This is just color selection and nothing more. See, there would be multiple other options that would be there. Warning text could be in red, linked cell could be in this one. That is the only color options that are available, nothing more than that. Okay, so did you understand so far? Did you understand so far? Anybody has any queries, or did you understand it? Yes. Okay. Now, now we are entering into somewhat the last portion of home button, which is this cell segment or cell section. Okay, so insert. We can insert what? We can insert cells also. We can insert rows also. We can insert columns also, and we can insert sheet also. Okay. Now, please tell me what is meant by inserting cell. What is meant by inserting cell? So this is cell. Once you insert a new cell, you can say that. Okay, insert cell. You can just come here. You can say shift cell down, and this is one new cell that has been generated. What you have to, what if you want to insert a full column? Column. Okay, so what is column? Column is this one or this one? This one, vertical, right? So there are two ways. Either you can come here, select insert sheet columns, and see one new column has been done. But there's one more way. You can just select this full. Okay, click on Control Shift and plus, and one new column would be created here. That is also one way of doing it. Similarly, you can add rows also. So you can come here, click on Control Shift and plus, and new rows would be created. Control Shift and plus. Okay, or you can just come here and you can click on this insert sheet rows, and then it would be inserted. You can insert sheets as well. So as of now, you can see that how many sheets are there. How many sheets are there? There's only one sheet. Okay, there's only one sheet, sheet one. Now if you come here and click on insert sheet, see one more sheet has been created. Does anybody know the shortcut to create sheet? Does anybody know how to uh, create this sheet and additional sheet via shortcut? Good evening, Nidhi. Yeah. So does anybody know how to create sheet via shortcut? By plus sign below? That is the direct button. I'm talking about keyboard shortcuts. I'm talking about keyboard shortcuts. Shift 11, Shift F11. Let's try Shift F11. Uh, no, I am unable to do it. Can anybody please try? There could be certain issue with my keypad because the function button operates separately in with me. Yes, Shift plus F11 does work. Okay, that should be the button, because see here also you can see that button. Shift F11 should be the button. In my case, it's not working because of certain issues with the function button. Okay, there's certain issue that I'm facing with it. Now it's working. Yes, Shift F11, you could create new sheets. Understood up to here? Any query so far? No? Okay. Now, similarly, this delete button functions. You can delete cells, you can delete rows, you can delete columns, you can delete sheet as well. But the only catch here is that once you delete a sheet, there's no recovery. You cannot recover a deleted sheet. What you can do is you can, if you have deleted, say, this column, okay, if you have deleted this column via mistake, you can just click Control Z and it would be undone, right? But अगर आपने गलती से sheet delete कर दी, then Control Z doesn't work. There's no way to undo it. There's no way to undo it. अगर ऐसा हो गया है, the only hack out is you have to close this file. You have to click. You have to click on what? You have to click on don't save, close the file, and reopen it again. But there's no such way to recover a deleted sheet. Okay. So be very careful while deleting a sheet. Delete only when you are sure that you don't need that sheet. Otherwise, please do not delete it. Understood, everybody? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so what's the catch? What's the catch? What did I explain last? What's the catch? What's the catch? Let's ask the new ones. Abhiram, Aishwarya, Dhruv. Can you tell me what's the catch? What did you understand? क्या समझे आप लोग? Do not delete the sheet in any case. Okay, I'm not saying do not delete the sheet at any cost, Gitesh. What I'm saying is, before deleting, be very sure that you want to delete the sheet. Okay. And Pranav, been through that situation of deleting a sheet? Yes, everybody who uses Excel at a good level has been through that situation, and that is why I am explaining it very separately. Okay, because a lot of people do this mistake. Okay, so don't delete until and unless you are sure it is of no use. Yes, definitely, because there's no way of recovering it other than closing the sheet, saying don't save, and then asking for it, and then selecting don't save. It happens every time. Yes, it would happen. It is bound to happen. The only thing is you need to be more careful. Now format. This is a button that that does not have any technical options as such, but very few options like row height. Okay, like column width. So what would be the row height? What would be the column width? How many rows would be hidden? How many columns would be hidden? Okay, if you want to rename the sheet, if you want to move or copy the sheet, if you want to change the tab color, then all of those options are given over here. Okay. Now, Sajal has asked a query. So, but to use the don't save button, you would first need to have an existing workbook that was saved previously. No. Yes, definitely. That's also a good point. Yes, you'll need existing workbook जो पहले से सेव हो, otherwise don't save का option ही नहीं पूछेगा, and your sheet would be gone. So very good observation, Sajal. uh, to others, I'll just explain what Sajal is trying to say. Sajal is saying that if you close the close button, okay, now आपको डोंट सेव ऑप्शन तभी आएगा जब आपकी वर्कबुक जो कि आपकी पूरी एक्सेल फाइल है वो पहले से सेव होगी. अगर वो पहले से सेव ही नहीं है तो वहां पर आपको डोंट सेव का ऑप्शन ही नहीं बोलेगा. 100% करेक्ट. और आपकी शीट उड़ जाएगी क्लोज बटन दबाते ही साथ. सो एक तरफ कुआं एक तरफ खाई काइंड ऑफ सिचुएशन वुड बी देयर. Okay, so be very careful while deleting a sheet. That's the whole sar of this discussion. Okay, now did you understand the format options? So row height, you can just say row height. Instead of 14.4, if I say 24.4, oh, I have said 2440. That's a lot. See, this row height has increased. Okay, if I want to increase the column width, what I can do is I can just come here and increase. It's 8.11 now. I can say 15.11. See, it has increased. That's the options that are given under format button. But there are shortcuts as well, of course. So Alt H O, and then you can select. So Alt H O, H means row height. Okay. Alt H O W has column width. So you can use the shortcuts as well. Did you understand this? Did you understand this? Yes, yes, yes. See, what I'm trying to do is I'm going through every button, okay, even if it is very basic, in the interest of everybody, so that we do not miss out on anything. Okay, so please bear with me. Okay, if the lecture is getting a little boring for you, I apologize. Okay, but we have to go through every button. Now, just to take a little break, for others who have either not attended the previous sessions due to any session, due to any reason, or we have certain new joiners as well. So what we would be doing is we would be uploading last 4 lectures on YouTube, and we would be sharing the links with you. Okay, and you can go there, you can watch the lecture, and I would strongly suggest you that if possible, please watch those lectures in this week only. Although those lectures does not have any connections with our going forward discussion, but it's always better to have basic understanding before moving to the intermediate understanding. Okay, so I would really request you to go through those lectures. Okay, I would be uploading it on YouTube by tomorrow and would be sharing all the links with you. So don't worry, you will get the session recordings as well. Okay, but it's always better to attend in the live class. I would say that recordings would not be provided in every case. It is just provided so as to ensure that nobody misses out on the previous lectures. That's it. Okay, so there's no alternate of being in the live class. Okay, now AutoSum. What is AutoSum? If I come here and click on this AutoSum button, what it would do? It would just do the total of all the above columns. So see, it has done the total of all the above columns, which is 1 lakh rupees. That is the button of AutoSum. Okay, see, there's a drop down as well. So instead of just sum, you can do the average also. You can count the numbers also. So if I click on count numbers, see, it has counted that, there are 6 values. There are 6 values. Okay, there are 6 values. It has counted that. What you can do is you can ask for the minimum also out of this button. So 1 lakh is the maximum. You can also ask for the minimum. Okay, so you can use this auto sum button. Now, can anybody tell me what is the use of this fill button? What is the use of this fill button? You can also unmute yourself and tell me. Okay, no need to just type. You can also feel free to unmute yourself and tell me one example of how to use fill. No idea. What about others? Anybody? Fill option? No idea. Okay. Okay, so let me call out the names and then say Pranav. Abhiram has said that no idea. Okay, Bhumika, Sajal, Mansi, Vanshika, Nidhi, Gitesh has also answered. No idea, no idea, no idea. Okay, Nivedita, Dhruv, Aishwarya, anybody? It is something like it automatically fills the selected area like the numbers. Okay, okay, Bhumika. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just uh say A. Okay, then B, then C, then D, then E. Okay, and what I'm doing is I ABCD. Okay, एक के नीचे एक ABCD. It fills the value in a cell. Example, if you select a cell and it has a value left to it, it will fill the same in the selected cell. Left to it. Okay, it works left, right, and center. Okay, always see down, right, up, left. Okay. Now the point is ABCD लिखा हुआ है एक के नीचे एक. I am coming to E and selecting this fill option. Okay, and down. See what it has done. See what it has done. It has filled D just below it. Okay, what if I come to B and say this fill button down? Okay, if I just click on this fill button, and say series. So it will ask me for series कि कितने rows में भरना है आपको. So what you can do is you can just fill up the upper option in the you can just fill up the upper one or the left one or the right one or the down one option in the cell, in the blank cell. So for example, if I have this A, then one blank B, then one blank C, then one blank D. Okay, what I can do is I can just come here, I can just come here, click on this button, and it will fill A. Did you understand this one? Did you understand this one? Yes. Yes. Now, but the problem is, इसमें एक बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है. प्रॉब्लम ये है कि इफ यू हैव अ बिग डेटा, ओके, आपके पास बहुत बड़ा डेटा है जिसके अंदर कुछ कुछ कॉलम्स मिसिंग है, एंड व्हाट यू वांट इज जहां जहां मिसिंग है वो ऊपर वाली वैल्यू पकड़ ले, एंड यू हैव सिलेक्टेड द होल डेटा, और आप यहाँ पर आए और आपने डाउन पे क्लिक कर दिया. सी, इंस्टेड ऑफ फिलिंग जस्ट द गैप्स, व्हाट इट हैज डन इज इट हैज फिल्ड all the columns by saying A. ये इशू समझ में आता है सबको? See, it was like this, and after selecting and clicking on fill button, it is like this, only A option is there. That is the problem with fill button, and that is why a new button is introduced, which is flash fill. Okay, that is the bada bhai of fill button, and we would be discussing that later on, but that is the solution of this fill button. Flash fill is more smart, more educated, and that is why it fills the blank cells in a more smarter way. That's the only point. Okay, now this clear button, so what it does, it can clear formats, it can clear just content, it can clear comments. Okay, you would be understanding it better after you have studied the full Excel, because how to insert comments, how to insert hyperlinks, first of all you have to learn that before clearing that. Okay, now the most interesting part, I'm deleting all of this. Okay, now the most interesting part, sort and filter. How many of you have actually used sort and filter? Please tell me. How many of you have actually used sort and filter? Can you tell me that? See, this is sort and filter. Sort and filter. How many of you have actually used it? Can anybody tell me? Let me go back to the original data. Okay. Yeah. Sort and filter. Anybody has used? Few times. Okay, Gitesh. Pranav, you have used. Sajal. Okay, you have used. Okay. Now, what do you think is the biggest mistake people make in sort and filter? Can you tell me that based on your experience? What is the biggest mistake people make in sort and filter? Can you tell me that? What is the biggest mistake people make in sort and filter? अरे जल्दी बोलो, चैट जीपीटी में नहीं ढूंढना है आंसर. नो आइडिया. ओके सजल. नहीं. नो आइडिया. ओके ओके गितेश. नो. नो आइडिया. ओके. नो आइडिया. ओके. Everybody is answering to an irrelevant question. I'm asking this question to only to those people जिन्होंने use किया हुआ है. Okay, now everybody is answering. When I actually ask the relevant question, then nobody answers. I have to ask continuously कि please answer करो. And when there's a very irrelevant question, then everybody is answering. Okay. Okay, so I'll tell you this. Okay, what I want to do is, first of all, let us understand what sort and filter is, then we'll understand the biggest mistake. What is sort and filter? For example, आपके पास इतना पूरा डेटा है जैसा अभी है, मान के चलते हैं इसका और आपके पास 10 टाइम्स डेटा है, बहुत ही बड़ा सा डेटा है आपके पास. ओके, don't know which mistakes we make people. Okay, okay, so I'll tell you. uh this is our last topic for today. Okay, sort and filter and find and select, that is our last topic for today, so let's have a detailed discussion over it. Okay, so what happens is, imagine a situation that you have 10 times of this data, you have 10 times of this data. Okay, and now what you want to do is, you want to select just the rent. Okay, you just want to find out rent. वन वे ऑफ डूइंग इट इज, आप कंट्रोल एफ प्रेस करें, आप फाइंड पे जाएं और आप यहाँ पर रेंट टाइप करें एंड देन यू कैन फाइंड इट. बट द पॉइंट इज, अगर रेंट के मल्टीपल ट्रांजेक्शन मल्टीपल लाइन आइटम्स लिखे हुए हैं, देन इट वुड बी वेरी डिफिकल्ट. इवन इफ यू फाइंड इट, इट वुड बी वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू समराइज. राइट, डू यू अग्री? इट वुड बी वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू समराइज. आप कंट्रोल एफ से ढूंढ तो लोगे कि रेंट कहाँ कहाँ लिखा हुआ है, बट उसको समराइज करना कितना इशू हो जाएगा. Right, for example, in my case, in my training business, you know what happens, I want to evaluate that, एक स्टूडेंट, कई बार ऐसा भी होता है that one student is also registered for my tally course, for my excel course, for my USCMA course, and for every course. Okay, so at the end of the year, what I want to see is कि हर एक स्टूडेंट ने हमारे कितने कोर्सेज में रजिस्टर किया हुआ है. Okay, in my particular case that happens every month. I analyze that एक स्टूडेंट ने हमारे कितने कोर्सेज में रजिस्टर किया हुआ है. Okay, तो यहाँ पर मेजर इशू ये आता है कि विच फंक्शन शुड आई यूज. सो आई यूज सॉर्ट एंड फिल्टर. आई कैन सॉर्ट द डेटा, आई कैन फिल्टर द डेटा. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड सॉर्ट बटन. ओके, यहाँ पर आप देखेंगे, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल रेंट से स्टार्ट हो रहा है, देन फूड है, देन ट्रेवलिंग है, देन एंटरटेनमेंट है. इफ आई वांट टू सॉर्ट दिस डेटा, इफ आई वांट टू सॉर्ट दिस डेटा इन अल्फाबेटिकल ऑर्डर, so what I can do is, if I want to sort this data in alphabetical order, then what I should do, I should just select this data. कहाँ पर sorting लगानी है हमें, रेंट से लेके miscellaneous तक. I'll come to this button and will click on sort A to Z. And see, now it has been converted into A to Z. So E is there, then F is there, then M is there, then R is there, then T is there, and then traveling is there. It has been sorted. Okay, that is first part, sorting. Sorting. So sorting could be from A to Z, from Z to A, from highest to lowest number. Okay, so we can do all of that. Okay, then custom sort button is also there. Okay, that is there. Now filtering. What is filtering? You can select this data. Okay, अब आपको rent बस चाहिए है. So what you can do is, you can select this data, you can come here and you can just click on filters. Filter से देखिए अब ये drop downs आ गए. ये drop downs आगे पहले नहीं थे. I'm pressing Control Z, नहीं थे. Now I'm pressing Control Y. See, drop downs आ गए. यहाँ पर आकर you can just select rent. Oh sorry, not total, rent, and you will get all the data that is related to rent. That is related to rent. You will get all the data. अगर यहाँ पर 10 लाइन आइटम्स भी होते तो भी आपको रेंट के सारे ट्रांजेक्शन्स दिख रहे होते. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, डू यू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाई इज देयर अ सॉर्ट बटन? व्हाट इज द रीजन ऑफ सॉर्ट एंड फिल्टर बटन? Yes, what about others? Did you understand this button first of all? Then we'll discuss the mistake that people make here. Sort and filter, that is very basic sort and filter. Okay, I'm telling you very basic of sort and filter as of now. But आप ये मान के चलिए कि जब हम लोग एक्सेल में आगे बढ़ेंगे, इंसर्ट पे जाएंगे, फॉर्मूलाज पे जाएंगे, ओके, स्पेशली डेटा टाइप पर जाएंगे, देन यू विल अंडरस्टैंड हाउ दिस सॉर्टिंग एंड फिल्टरिंग is considered as the basic part of every Excel operation. Sorting is one of the most crucially used and most acceptable thing that you should know about. अगर आपको sorting and filtering नहीं आती, then you don't know Excel. एक पल के लिए आपको ये रैप टेक्स्ट मर्जिंग सेंटर नहीं आता, दैट्स फाइन. बट अगर आपको सॉर्ट एंड फिल्टर नहीं आता, देन आई एम टेलिंग यू, यू डोंट नो एक्सेल एंड यू डोंट लर्न इट वेरी हार्ड. Okay, because sort and filter is one of the most crucial basic operations that one could do in Excel. Okay, when I say basic, I'm not saying that टेक्निकली इट्स बेसिक, इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। बहुत सारी गलतियां होती हैं यहाँ पर, बट बेसिक, बाय बेसिक आई मीन दैट अगर आपको एक्सेल का कोई भी ऑपरेशन एफिशिएंटली करना है तो सॉर्ट एंड फिल्टर सॉलिड तरीके से आना बहुत ही ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है। ओके, तो इसको बहुत ध्यान से समझिएगा। अभी हम लोग बेसिक डिस्कस करेंगे, बट एज वी विल मूव फर्दर विद आवर सेशंस, हम लोग सॉर्ट एंड फिल्टर को और ज्यादा डिटेल में डिस्कस करते रहेंगे टू रेलेवेंट डेटा। ओके, ओके, यहां तक समझ आता है। नाउ आई टेल यू द बिगेस्ट मिस्टेक, यू नो। अच्छा, एक चीज बताइए, मिस्टेक डिस्कस करने से पहले, क्या आप लोग ऐसा करते हैं कि हम लोग यहाँ पर जो भी डेटा लेते हैं उसको आप अपनी एक्सेल फाइल पे रिपीट कर रहे हैं इन द बैकग्राउंड? यस, यस। So Sajal, you are doing it. Mansi, you are doing it. Who else is doing it? Abhiram, you are doing it. No, you have answered earlier. Vanshika, you are doing it. Nivedita, Pranav, no, why not? You are attending from phone or what? Gitesh, your monitor is not working. Divya, Dhruv, no. Gitesh, so Dhruv and Abhiram, you are the new ones. So I will really request you, if possible, please keep your laptops in front of you and try to repeat the operations that you do that we do here. Okay, yes, from phone as of now. Okay, Pranav. I can allow you to do that. Reason being that you are somewhat aware with the basic functionalities, with the intermediate functionality based on our conversation. But whenever we do any operation which you have not performed earlier, तब आप please उसको laptop पर repeat कर लेना. Does that sound fair? जहां तक आपको पता है वहां तक that's okay. But जब जब भी आपको लगे कि कोई फंक्शन आपको नहीं पता है, please use your laptop, repeat it, okay, and then we can discuss it further. Okay, okay, Dhruv, thank you so much. uh okay, so now see, ये live class के format में रखा गया, that is I'm sure you would be getting an option to unmute yourself also, to present your screen also, right? To present to present your screen also. So I can request anybody, I want to request anybody from you as of now. So who have answered yes? So Sajal or Mansi, okay. Uh, who have answered yes? So Sajal has answered yes. Mansi, Vanshika, Divya, and Samriddhi and Gitesh. So anybody from you, okay? I want anybody from you to just present your screen and just show me that what all data you have and how you will apply filters to it. You can create the data in front of me. No need to create the data or have the existing data. Just decide who is going to present the screen. Please decide who would be present in the screen. कोई भी कर सकता है, ओके, हाँ. Instead of telling you what mistake people commit, I want to show you, and I want to make sure whether you communicate the same mistake or not. Okay, Kitesh from next class. Where did that go? Yeah. Please tell me who is going to present the screen. Sajal, Mansi. Yes, yes, Sajal, please go ahead. Nobody else wants to present their screen. Samriddhi, Mansi, you don't want to present your screen. That's very sad. Yes, Sajal, please go ahead. I'm stopping my screen sharing. Host disable participant screen sharing. That's very sad. Now, how to enable it? Does anybody know how to enable it? See, I am the host. Okay. Screen sharing, I have disabled. No, it's saying one participant can share a screen at a time. Okay, all participants. Yes, now I have. Now I have allowed. Now I have allowed. Now you will be able to present. Yes. Oh my God, you have created the charts and all. Okay. Okay, this is the chart that we have created earlier, right? Okay. Sajal, what I want you to do is, uh, if possible, can you please unmute yourself?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So, Sajal, everybody, can you hear me and Sajal both? Yes. Okay. Okay. So, yes, great. So now, Sajal, what I want you to do is, ये जो एम्प्लॉय नेम की आपने टेबल बनाई हुई है ना, एम्प्लॉय नेम एंड सैलरी अमाउंट की, आई वांट यू टू अप्लाई द फिल्टर ऑन दिस वन. Okay. And while applying filters, please tell me the steps in detail. Okay, so how you are doing it. For example, if you are selecting the data, if you are selecting the row or the column or whatever you are doing, just tell me and keep on doing it. I won't disturb you. Once you are done, please let me know. I want you to apply filters on this one. Sajal, please bolo.
Hello? Am I
Yes, Sajal.
okay?
Yes, you are audible.
Huh. So first I will select the data,
Okay.
and then I will go to sort and filter.
Okay.
I'll select filter,
Okay.
and then from this section I can select whichever data I want to see. Then I
Okay.
can select, like, if I want to see a data of like high, I can select OK, and then I'll see our data.
Okay. बट आपने देखा एक हाई के साथ साथ ए का डेटा भी शो हो रहा
Yes, sir.
है ना?
हाँ
ऐसा
हाँ हाँ,
ऐसा
yes
क्यों
sir.
हो रहा है? कुछ एरर हो रहा है क्या? See, first of all, please don't panic. It's very normal. Okay, that is
Yes
why
sir.
I wanted someone to present it. But आप please सोच कर बताओ, आपको समझ आ रहा है? बाकी लोग भी please tell me. Can you tell me what is the error here?
Hmm. So
You
now
have
it's okay.
you have to check under which heading you want the data, under employee name or under A.
So now
Okay.
it's okay.
Okay. So this is what Pranav has answered. Okay, right Pranav. हाँ, तो इशू क्या हुआ था सबको समझ आया? उन्होंने पहले क्या किया था, जो डेटा था ए से लेकर वहां से स्टार्ट किया हुआ था, इसलिए ए हमेशा आ रहा था और जो भी आप सिलेक्ट करोगे वो भी आ रहा था. बट द राइट वे ऑफ डूइंग इट इज आप हेडिंग सिलेक्ट करो. जैसे एम्प्लॉय नेम उन्होंने सही कर एम्प्लॉय नेम एंड फिर टेबल सिलेक्ट किया और उसके ऊपर डेटा लगाए और उसके ऊपर फिल्टर्स लगाए. अब आप देखिए सिर्फ हाई का डेटा आ रहा है. राइट. यस प्रणव, यू हैव आंसर्ड करेक्टली. ओके. दिस इज वन मिस्टेक दैट एवरीबॉडी डज. दिस इज वन मिस्टेक दैट एवरीबॉडी डज कि वो डेटा गलत सिलेक्ट कर रहे होते हैं. और यहीं पर जब हम लोगों ने ये ऑप्शन सीखा हुआ था फॉर्मेट एज टेबल, ये काम आता है. बिकॉज यू कैन डायरेक्टली टेल द एक्सेल दैट यू नो दिस इज द हेडिंग. ओके. अदरवाइज हेडिंग में कंफ्यूज हो जाते हैं कई बार. दैट इज वन मिस्टेक. ओके. नाउ द सेकेंड मिस्टेक. सजल, कैन यू प्लीज प्रेस कंट्रोल जेड एंड शो फुल टेबल? First of all, is first mistake clear to everybody? Is first mistake clear to everybody? I hope you won't repeat it. Yes, yes. Okay. Now the second mistake. Okay, I wanted to tell you two mistakes. Now the second mistake. सजल ने एक बहुत अच्छी चीज की जो कि 90% लोग गलत कर देते हैं, वो ये है कि फिल्टर्स लगाते वक्त सजल ने पूरा डेटा सिलेक्ट किया फ्रॉम एम्प्लॉई नेम टू 4,85,000 और 1,50,000, 1,50,000 फॉर दैट मैटर, बट पूरा डेटा सिलेक्ट किया. राइट. बहुत सारे लोग क्या करते हैं, सजल कैन यू प्लीज जस्ट क्लिक ऑन दिस वन, टू, रो नंबर टू, full row number 2, just click on 2. बहुत लोग क्या करते हैं, जैसा कि अभी सज्जन ने जो 2 सिलेक्ट किया ना, इसको ऐसे ही सिलेक्ट कर फॉर्मेट फिल्टर लगा देते हैं. वहां पर इशू ये होता है कि जो डेटा सिलेक्ट होता है, जहां पर डेटा फिल्टर्स लगाता है, वो कई बार इनकम्प्लीट होता है, जिसकी वजह से जो फिल्टर्ड डेटा आता है वो भी इनकम्प्लीट होता है. जैसे अगर सज्जन ने यहाँ पर सिलेक्ट कर H ट्रिपल आई या H5 आईज को सिलेक्ट किया होता और ऐसे 3-4 डेटा होते और जिसके बीच में गैप्स होते में भी, तो वो हो सकता है कैच ही नहीं करता. सिर्फ एक H5 आईज क्लिक करके या एक ही हाई क्लिक कर वो आपको प्रेजेंट कर देता, जबकि देयर आर मल्टीपल हाइज. इसलिए इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट यू सिलेक्ट द फुल डेटा। आप पूरा टेबल खुद सिलेक्ट करें, जैसा कि सजल ने किया था। सजल कैन यू प्लीज सिलेक्ट अगेन फुल डेटा, एम्प्लॉय नेम से लेकर, जैसा आपने टेबल सिलेक्ट किया हुआ था। यस, ऐसा सिलेक्ट करें, दैट इज रियली रियली इंपॉर्टेंट। फिल्टर दूसरे तरीके से भी लग जाएगा, बट कितना सही लगेगा उसकी कोई गारंटी नहीं है। इसलिए इट्स ऑलवेज बेटर टू डिफाइन योर डेटा बाय सिलेक्टिंग इट इन दिस वे। अंडरस्टूड दिस पॉइंट एवरीबॉडी? सजल, नाउ यू कैन stop sharing your screen. Okay, yes, so everybody understood this point? Thank you so much, Sajal. Yes, everybody else understood your point, understood this point? Yes. Okay, Nidhi, thank you so much. Yes, Dhruv, thank you. Okay, Gitesh, thank you. Aishwarya, thank you. Bhumika, thank you. Mansi, thank you. Vanshika, yes. Okay, first of all, please tell me, was it a new one to you or an already known knowledge? A for already known, and for new. New or already known? New. Okay, new, new, new. Okay, okay. That is the basic purpose of this class, that you should learn new information. Okay, okay, new. That's great. Okay, that's great. Really great. Thank you so much. Okay, so filtering is not cleared. Okay, Gitesh, एक और बार समझाते हैं उसको. This time I'll explain. Okay, so what happens is, आपके पास ये डेटा है. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई विल रिमूव द फिल्टर्स. ये ऑलरेडी फिल्टर डेटा है. ठीक है, आपके पास ये डेटा है. नाउ आपको रेंट बस देखना है. ठीक है, यहाँ पर रेंट के मल्टीपल कॉलम्स है. आई एम क्रिएटिंग सर्टेन मोर कॉलम्स. ठीक है, रेंट आपने 3-4 बार दिया. आपके ऑफिस का भी रेंट है, आपके घर का भी रेंट है, आपके पास बहुत दर्द है. ओके, आपने क्या किया, आपने बहुत सारे रेंट दिया हुआ है. ठीक है, नाउ व्हाट आई वांट यू टू डू इज, आई वांट यू टू सेलेक्ट द रेंटल एंट्रीज ओनली. ठीक है, अगर आप नॉर्मली जाते हो, सो द वे टू डू इज, यहाँ पर आप रेंट ऐसे सिलेक्ट करोगे, बट द पॉइंट इज उससे आप समरी नहीं कर पाओगे. अब आपको फिल्टर करने की डेटा जरूरत है. डेटा को आप क्या करोगे, आप ऐसे टेबल सिलेक्ट करोगे. ठीक है, ऐसा रो नहीं सिलेक्ट करना है, ऐसा रो नहीं सिलेक्ट करना है, फुल टेबल को सिलेक्ट करना है. आपने फुल टेबल को सिलेक्ट किया, क्यों करना है? सो दैट आपके पास सारी रेंटल एंट्रीज है, कोई भी मिस होने के चांसेस ना रहे. ठीक है, आप यहाँ पर आओगे, आप फिल्टर सिलेक्ट करोगे, एंड सी यहाँ पर दो ड्रॉप डाउन आ गए. अब आप यहाँ पर आओगे, ड्रॉप डाउन पर क्लिक करोगे, एंड सिंपली रेंट को सिलेक्ट करोगे, एंड सी पूरे रेंट के डेटा एक साथ यहाँ पर आ जाएगा. दैट इज सॉर्ट एंड फिल्टरिंग. ओके, दैट इज सॉर्ट एंड फिल्टर एट अ वेरी बेसिक लेवल. दैट इज सॉर्ट एंड फिल्टर. अभी समझ आया गितेश? यस, दैट्स ग्रेट. अभी हम लोग इसको कई बार रिपीट करेंगे, प्लीज डोंट वरी अबाउट इट. ओके, बट अगर बेसिक समझ में आ गया देन वी आर गुड टू गो. ओके, नाउ द पॉइंट इज कि हम लोग रेंट को ऐसे समझने वाले हैं. ठीक है, आई एम श्योर दैट वुड बी न्यू नॉलेज. अच्छा, इसका समरी भी होता है और इसका शॉर्टकट भी होता है. सॉरी, इसका शॉर्टकट भी होता है. शॉर्टकट इज ऑल्ट एच एस एंड एफ. ओके, ऑल्ट एच एस एफ. इससे आप फिल्टर लगा भी सकते हो और फिल्टर रिमूव भी कर सकते हो. Okay, so there are certain shortcuts that you should be aware about and you should learn. This is one shortcut. Okay, बाकी सारे आप याद नहीं भी रखोगे, it works, but filtering के लिए I would suggest that आप please याद रखो, because you'll need to apply it again and again. Okay, Alt DFF. Alt DFF is also there. Alt DFF. Okay, Alt DFF is also there. Maybe out of Excel. I'm not sure how. I'm not sure how it's working, but yes, it's working. Thank you so much, Pranav. Alt DFF is also there. Okay. Okay. I was actually not aware about this Alt DFF. So thank you so much, Pranav, for telling me this. Whenever you know about any other shortcut key button that we are using, please let me know for the benefit of our audience and for the benefit of myself as well. Okay, now last button for today, which is find and select. This is simple. Control F, right? Find करना. जैसे हम लोग ने अभी रेंट के लिए फाइंड किया. Replace, you can replace also. For example, कंट्रोल F and replace से क्या होता है, हमें रेंट देखना है और जहां जहां रेंट है वहां वहां रेंटल करना है. दैट इज व्हाट आई वांट टू डू. तो हमने सबसे पहले हम डेटा सिलेक्ट करेंगे. डेटा सिलेक्शन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इन एक्सेल. ठीक है, आप डेटा सिलेक्ट करिए, आप रिप्लेस पर जाइए, आप रेंट को सिलेक्ट करके रेंटल कर दीजिए एंड रिप्लेस ऑल. सी सारा रेंट रेंटल हो गया. ठीक है सर, कप में क्या है? कप में कॉफी है. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर आस्किंग, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर टेकिंग इंटरेस्ट. ओके, कप में कॉफी है. ओके, नाउ um, go to, so you can directly go to certain button, okay, that is there. And this is similar to word जो आपने बहुत बेसिक लेवल पे पेंट ऑप्शन में या वर्ड में यूज किया होगा. ठीक है, देन फॉर्मूलाज, कमेंट्स, कंडीशनल फॉर्मेटिंग, कॉन्स्टेंट्स, डेटा वैलिडेशन, सिलेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट्स, ये सारे के सारे. बट प्रॉब्लम की बात ये है, या फिर समरी की बात ये है कि ये सब के सब कहीं ना कहीं स्पेशली दिए हुए. फॉर एग्जाम्पल फॉर्मूला, फॉर्मूला इज गिवन अंडर फॉर्मूलाज टैब, formula is given under formulas tab. Okay, यहाँ पर formulas tab. Conditional formatting is given under home button separately. This data validation is given under data tab. Select object is given under insert tab. Okay, so ये सारा हम लोग एक एक कर relevant जगह पर पढ़ने वाले हैं. But the summary is given over here. Okay, yes, cheers Nidhi, thank you so much. Okay, so ऐसे हम लोग इसको complete करने वाले हैं. ठीक है, with this we have completed today's session और हम लोगों की होम बटन completely पूरी हो चुकी है. इसके बाद in the next session we are going to start with insert button, and I would strongly suggest you to be please be present in the live class, because insert button के अंदर we are going to convert these datas into charts also, into pivot tables also, and summaries also. Okay, so insert table is that table which is going to make your data very beautiful. ठीक है, अगर डेटा को ब्यूटीफुल बनाना है, बहुत अच्छे से डैशबोर्ड की तरह प्रेजेंट करना है, सो इंसर्ट इज द थिंग. आई विल टेल यू वन समरी हियर. ओके, कि इंसर्ट में क्या होने वाला है, क्या भी हो सकता है. इंसर्ट के अंदर आप लोग चार्ट्स बनाओगे, राइट? चार्ट्स सभी ने कभी ना कभी बनाए होंगे, बेसिक लेवल पर चार्ट्स बनाए होंगे. फॉर एग्जांपल इसी का चार्ट बनाकर देखते हैं. ठीक है, इसी को हम लोग चार्ट में कन्वर्ट कर देते हैं. ठीक है, ऐसा कुछ चार्ट दिख रहा है? सबको चार्ट दिख रहा है अपनी स्क्रीन पर? Everybody is able to see the chart? Yes. Now it's very basic कि अगर हम लोग इसको रेंट की जगह मिसलेनियस करते हैं, ओके, या फिर इसको रेंट की जगह मिसलेनियस करते हैं, तो दिस डेटा गेट्स कन्वर्टेड, राइट? ये डेटा देखिए यहाँ पे चेंज हो रहा है. प्लीज फोकस ऑन दिस पार्ट. सी, ये डेटा चेंज होता है, राइट? दैट इज वेरी नॉर्मल. बट इफ आई टेल यू दैट आप जैसे ही इसको फिल्टर करोगे, आप फिल्टर करते हो, है ना, तो ये फूड का डेटा दिखने लगता है, राइट? बट व्हाट इफ आई टेल यू दैट यहाँ पर हम आपको कुछ बटन्स देने वाले हैं यहाँ पर. ओके, ये ब्लैंक एरिया पे कुछ बटन्स देने वाले हैं. जैसे ही आप उन बटन्स को क्लिक करोगे, दिस डेटा वुड कन्वर्ट. जैसे यहाँ पर एक बटन होगी फूड की, ठीक है, और जैसे ही आप उस फूड बटन को क्लिक करोगे, सिर्फ फूड का डेटा शो होगा. यू डू नॉट नीड टू पुट फिल्टर्स और एनीथिंग लाइक दैट. ओके, यहाँ पर एक बटन होगी मिसलेनियस की, जैसे आप उसको प्रेस करोगे, इट वुड बी कन्वर्टेड. अच्छा होगा, इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक होगा वो. Do you think that would be interesting? Really sorry, I'm running out of time by 1 or 2 minutes. Really sorry for that. Please bear with me. Please tell me, do you think that it would be interesting to create that kind of, yes, slicer type? Yes, Pranav. So, do you think that would be interesting? कि आपको टेबल तो आता ही है, आपको उसकी समरी बनाते भी आती है, आपको उसका चार्ट बनाते भी आता है. बट नाउ द पॉइंट इज कि आपको चार्ट के साथ साथ उसको ऑटोमेट करते भी आता है, कि जैसे आप सिलेक्ट करोगे, द चार्ट वुड बी कन्वर्टेड बाय इटसेल्फ. दैट इज कॉल्ड एज डैशबोर्ड. आप सभी लोगों ने बहुत बार अलग अलग इंस्टाग्राम रील्स पर या कहीं पर सुना होगा, टू लर्न डैशबोर्ड्स, टू लर्न क्रिएटिंग डैशबोर्ड्स इन एक्सेल. सो हम लोग वो भी कवर करने वाले, एंड दैट इज कवर्ड अंडर द इंसर्ट बटन ओनली. सो फॉर नेक्स्ट 2-3 lectures we would be completing insert button only in very much detail. So see, there are multiple options that are given over here. हम लोग सब कुछ कवर करने वाले हैं. In fact, if you go for the charts also, यहाँ पर बहुत सारे ऐसे चार्ट्स हैं जो कि आपने पहले यूज नहीं किए होंगे. We are going to cover that also. Win loss charts also, some certain timelines also. So we are going to cover each one of it. So please, I would request you, please be available. ओके, बिकॉज वी आर गोइंग टू गो बटन बाय बटन. जहां पर हम लोग को लगेगा बहुत एडवांस हो रहा है उसको हम लोग एडवांस में कवर करेंगे, बट वी आर गोइंग टू कवर बटन बाय बटन. सो प्लीज try to be present. I hope this session was fruitful for you. This session was interesting for you. Thank you so much for attending the session. If you have any queries, please let me know. If you do not have queries, you can feel free to uh, move out of the session or close this session. Okay. अच्छा, just one crucial information here कि हम लोग जैसे ही एक बार बेसिक्स कवर कर लेते हैं, वी विल कीप अ शॉर्ट असेसमेंट ऑन आवर वेबसाइट ओनली, इन द एलएमएस ओनली, कि आप कुछ 5 या 10 एमसीक्यूज रहने वाले हैं उसके अंदर, आप उस पर जा सकते हो और आप उसके ऊपर एनरोल कर, आप उसके ऊपर 5 से 6 एमसीक्यूज का आंसर कर सकते हो, 5 से 10 एमसीक्यूज का आंसर कर सकते हो, एंड यू विल गेट योर रिपोर्ट देन इन देयर, कि आपको एक्सेल में कितना क्या समझ में आया है अभी तक. ठीक है, इन दैट वे वी वुड बी मेजरिंग आवर प्रोग्रेस ऑल्सो. I think that should be fine. Yes. Okay. So thank you, Mansi. Thank you, Aishwarya. Thank you, Bhumika. Thank you, Gitesh. Thank you, Sajal. Thank you, Pranav. Thank you, Nidhi. Next time, I'll try to attend on my PC. Yes, please, Gitesh, please do that. Thank you, Vanshika. Thank you, Dhruv. Good night, Aishwarya. Thank you so much. Shubh Ratri. Thank you so much. Shubh Ratri, everybody.